how does this keep happening? Here we are yet again with another indie game releasing in the same week on the
Wait, did something release? Did I miss something?
same day as a highly anticipated AAA release, though the
No one anticipated Marathon. No one gave a fuck. Don't lie. Don't lie to us.
type of anticipation widely depends from person to person, and it comes out and it just
Slay the
absolutely
Spire.
crushes them. Slay the Spire 2 has had 7 times the amount of players as Marathon.
No way. Really? I'm gonna check. I'm checking. Slay the... No. Spire 2. Oh my god! Oh my god. Wow. Holy shit. I did not expect that. Holy. Yeah, that's a lot of potatoes. Damn. Have you checked the high guard numbers? Baby girl, high guard is dead. I'm afraid. Oh my god, X-Moto has 111 people. Wow. High guard is... May his bones rest in peace. It flatlined. It was like... Do-doom, do-doom, do-doom. It was a... It's just sleeping. It's in an eternal slumber. I'm afraid. I don't know how there's still like 19 people in it, but
Now, I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you guys that I think that Marathon is some failure. I think that the game did within expectations of most games.
who are the 19 people? Probably the developers crying above the game. You know, or maybe they are just like hate playing it and just like aggressively like giving a tribute to it. I don't know.
Problem is,
You think Marathon is a flop? I think we will see. If Marathon can keep up the 50k, then it's not a flop. If that 50k is going to sort of dwindle in the next half a year down to like 10k or something, then it's a flop. 50k won't pay the bills? You think so? What if they are going to put out an update that will bring all the people back? Or in rather than back?
is that Marathon isn't most games. It's one of Sony's biggest bets. It's coming from a studio that's behind some of the most prolific first-person shooters in the entire industry. It's got a ton of money and a ton of marketing behind it. Oh, a lot of marketing. And the real question is going to come down to whether or not this is enough for Sony. Whether or not this is the number that Sony was looking for.
Is Marathon free to play? I think so. Otherwise, it wouldn't have so many players.
These two games have had a lot of people talking. A lot of people are using it as
It's
an
not?
opportunity.
What? Wait, Marathon is 40. You have to pay $40. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. I assumed that it was free to play. Oh, shit. No offense, but I wouldn't pay 40k for it.
To slam Marathon, showing that this is the way, oh, this game has totally failed. On the other end of that, you have people that are deflecting, trying to say that the two games are not comparable because, well, they're just not the same. And I've also seen a lot of people try to write off Slay the Spire 2's success.
I think that's such a mistake, man. I really do think that the only way you can... Is Arc Raiders free to play? I think it is. Is it not? No? Oh, okay, then they're just cogged. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, maybe it's like Apex, you know, that it's like free to play and you just have like microtransactions or something, but no. Okay, then just Arc Raider just ate the ass of Marathon players. Arc just came out first. You think that if Marathon would have come out first, Arc Raider wouldn't be this big? I don't know, man. I don't know much about Arc Raider, but Marathon looks kind of rough.
As just another roguelike. What I think all this discussion does is ignore some really incredibly important questions. Who is playing these two games? Why are they choosing one over the other?
Is there anyone in chat who either played Arc or Marathon? Did you ever try any of these games? Did you? Nope. You did play Arc? Yeah, both? Yeah? For people who played both, which one would you say is better? Be honest with us. Marathon? In a way. both sounds a waste of time. Bro, you sound like a tax accountant. You must be fun to be around in parties. I think we should just all grow up and do our paperworks, actually.
And what are they chasing? That's what we're going to find out today. The last couple of weeks, honestly, the last couple of months have been kind of insane for games. There's been plenty of drama that we'll be getting into, but man.
Honestly, I noticed that too. Lately, there's so many good shit coming out, I just feel like I don't have time to play all of them. I am so interested in so many things and there's just not enough hour in a day.
I only have 240 hours in Ark Raiders and still playing so.
Holy shit.
Gamers have been genuinely eating so good recently. We need to take the time to appreciate that. February had Neo 3, which ate up a lot of my personal time, Eugenics as well, from the creator of Binding of Isaac. Then we got Resident Evil Requiem, which, man, that game has just been so good. I just finished my second playthrough of that. We also got a steady stream of information coming out around Crimson Desert, and honestly, it looks like that game's actually going to be delivering on its promises, and man, if it does, oh boy, that's going to be a problem. Now we have March and Pokemon.
Don't. I need to dig. I gotta go. I gotta dig. I gotta suck it all up.
Copia launches, which is genuinely a good Pokemon game. PlayStation launch.
I can't even explain how much I wasn't interested in it and how much I already played that game. I was not counting for it. It's fucking addictive. Those assholes put crack into my Nintendo game.
Which is Marathon, which seems to have found an audience that genuinely enjoys it. But the player numbers definitely leave a lot of questions on the table. Questions that get a lot louder when on the exact same day, it is entirely eclipsed by Slay the Spire 2.
That must be so embarrassing, bro. Imagine being a big fucking company. How much was the cost? Like 250 million? And then an indie thing comes out and you're just like, oh, so embarrassing. I would be hiding under a desk all day. I don't think that my mental health would be able to move on from this. I would feel like a failure. I would need therapy for this.
The comparison of these two games flooded social media almost immediately. Marathon peaked at about 88,000 concurrent players. It lost momentum over the weekend, something that we normally don't see, and it never broke over 80K again. Slay the Spire 2, however, launched to over 175,000 players, and it kept climbing day after day, eventually hitting a peak of 570,000.
God damn. The difference. Oh. Dude, they are as we talk, they are making a voodoo doll for the guy who developed this shit.
Concurrent players. It is now the 20th most played game in Steam history.
It's Slay the Spire like a card game or something. I fucking love card games. Yes? A deck builder? Oh, I love those so much.
Now the 20th most played game in Steam history. These are absolutely absurd numbers.
If they have it on Switch, I might get it. I love playing like stupid card games on Switch. I don't know why, it just feels better.
Now, I've seen a lot of people trying to estimate how many copies Marathon has sold. That's the game that most people are the most curious about right now. And, well, most of the math that I've seen has been pretty flawed, with people overcomplicating it more than they need to. The simplest way for you guys to be able to gauge how a game is done is just look for a game with similar launch performance and see what that studio reported. Marathon peaked at around 88,000 concurrent players.
I will be honest with you. This just kind of looks like Splatoon with some FPS. It's not even Splatoon. It's so boring. Like, it looks like a bunch of tubes and boxes as an asset, and that's it. Is this supposed to be like something that, oh, it will charm me so that I will play it over and over and over again? It's not as good as Splatoon. Yeah, but like the color scheme is kind of like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like fucking vomit colors. I am not that big fan of this like offensive, harsh colors splattered all over it. It's like blue and pink and gray and red and white and also neon and cyan and whatever. It's just like,
players, and the closest comparable across all platforms is actually Dragon Age the Veilguard, which actually...
Oh my god. Remember that? That was good. That was... No. You think so? No, that was good. Mind you, the Stellar Blade still has like above 2k people, and Dragon Age the Vanguard has like 200.
Had more players, about 1,000 players higher than them. EA reported that game had engaged 1.5 million players at launch, whatever that means, but Marathon is likely sitting right around there, likely just below that, or maybe just at 1 million copies sold. Now, a critical difference between these two releases that I think is really important to take notice of is that GamesIndustry.biz ran a piece noting that Slay the Spire 2 was not multi-platform. This game was only on Steam, and it has already sold over 2.8 million units based on a...
Oh my god. Dude, that's actually huge. Think about it. Like, Resident Evil sold like 5 million. Pocopia sold like 4 million so far. And this game just on Steam sold almost 3 million. That's huge.
Available data, and that 43% of those sales are coming from China alone, which is a massive market. Now, I love this because this is a 10-person studio team that is making...
Bro, that's so amazing. I'm so happy for them. So fucking based.
A $25 deck builder that's cracking into markets that AAA publishers are spending hundreds of millions of dollars and they can't even reach. I think this is a bit poetic that the games industry has been spending years chasing larger and larger audiences, and in that pursuit, they've managed to shrink the audience that they do have while also somehow ignoring one of the biggest ones in the entire world. Even Megacrit, the developers of the...
I'm trying not to say it. I'm trying so hard. I have so much self-control in me right now. Respect me. Love me.
Of the game couldn't help themselves. They jumped onto Twitter posting, "Congratulations to Marathon team on their launch. Don't let a small indie passion project pass you by just because Slay the Spire 2 is..."
Okay, that was such a BM though. I'm sorry. That is BM. Okay, you're gloating. That was...
is out. Man, absolutely brutal. Guys, Megacrit is a 10-person studio that dropped a single trailer announcing their early access launch. Bungie is an 800-developer studio backed by PlayStation, throwing everything at the wall, and this wasn't even close. I mean, PlayStation is known for spending heavily on their marketing, but this might be one of their most aggressive campaigns that I have ever seen. Honestly, I would not be surprised if they spent over $200 million.
Really? I actually personally didn't see too much of an ant, but you guys have been saying it in chat that you guys have seen it everywhere. I don't know. Oh my god, that's the flattest ass now in history.
Just on their marketing campaign. They sponsored nearly every content creator under the sun. They ran a full suite of ads. They built out an...
Bro has no dick. What? Oh my god. He's so flat. You see that? Are these really clankers? Like actually Barbie doll clankers? Like no dick, no whatsoever? But they are robots. Aww, poor bro has no dick. No clanker PP.
Under the sun, they ran a...
Masterful duck. It's in between his cheeks. He's hiding in.
Full suite of ads. They built out an ARG experience so that players could hunt down more and real clues and stuff like that in real life. They have an entire song that was written and recorded by Poppy, and they ran an advertisement presenting the game's prosthetics and shells as real technology to prank unsuspecting guests. Now, honestly, I'm not even going to throw shade at...
This is the problem. Oh no. Oh no, it was our fault again. Gentlemen. Again, it was our fault. God damn it.
Any of this other than the money that they spent, but a lot of this stuff was genuinely cool. I think it gets the community involved almost immediately, and it all fits the theme of the game really well. But you guys just got lapped 7 times by a studio that's now walking back their own trash talk because they look like the...
It wasn't supposed to be shade. We were being sarcastic. Did not know we would blow up quite to the... Oh! Okay. It's forgiven. I will forgive you.
Bully for outperforming you. All this does is prove that money can buy attention, but not interest. PlayStation spent a lot of money here, and
can I just say something? If you create an event, right, for an FPS game, and these people are your guests, you're doing something wrong. It's like 90% women and plus one dude who may... It's supposed to be like an FPS. I'm sorry, but who is going to play it? It's not going to be the girlies.
How dare Megacrit be mean to the multi-billion-dollar corporation?
Like, I don't really care. Like, sure, have fun, invite influencers, but you have to get, like, your freaking, like, Burnt Peanut and whoever plays FPS games, okay?
It just didn't care.
Okay, for in real life events, don't tell me that there are no streamers who go outside. Because there was the entire fucking Twitch Awards where all the streamers went outside. You can literally get anyone. And then you sponsor a bunch of streamers to play in. That's how you should have done it.
When you look at the reception of both of these games, I think the outcome makes a lot of sense. Slay the Spire 2 is a sequel to one of the most beloved and widely played indie games in the entire
Nice cockroach.
scene. It's $25 and even less if you actually buy the first one. They give you a discount on it.
Ooh.
The studio has a great reputation, and every day more and more people are choosing to actively support indie developers. It's a known quantity in every sense. Marathon, on the other hand, is a pile of uncertainty. It's a $40 live service game dropping into a free-to-play market, which honestly, I don't really think would be much of a deal breaker if it wasn't for the fact that Bungie has spent years thoroughly torching their own reputation. Egregious monetization, removing paid content that players had already paid for, repeated controversies over stolen artwork, and essentially sacrificing Destiny 2 on the altar of this new game.
Oh. Wow. Rest in peace, Destiny 2. You were a good boy until you weren't.
Game, turning their own audience against them in the process. It's literally the meme of the shiny new favorite. And even with the game out now, I still don't think that Marathon is a known quantity. I mean, PlayStation themselves don't actually seem to be completely sure of what the game is. They've been asking reviewers to hold off their coverage until late March when Bungie...
Please do not write us bad reviews. Please. We will put an update out. Please, we can be better. Please don't let us go down like Highguard. Please, please, pretty please. Please.
Plans to release the Cryo Archive, a raid-like scenario reminiscent of Destiny that some believe is the final piece that's going to make the...
It's just, I know that this is not an important thing, right? Because boys don't care. But me personally, it looks so boring to look at. Like, it's not like the gritty warlike things like COD, but it's not even fantasy. It's not like Apex. It's not like Overwatch. It's just this sort of color vomit on every wall.
Whole experience click.
It kind of looks like Fortnite had sex with, like, I don't know, Call of Duty, and they have like this identity crisis that it's like, hi, I'm for kids, therefore I'm very colorful, but I'm also very fucking boring. And I don't know. It's like, look at this gun. Listen, I don't know shit about weapons, but this kind of looks like a Lego thing for me. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look like something I would enjoy playing with.
It being that judging the game without it just isn't a complete picture, and my question is...
hospital tomorrow after a whole month in this purgatory.
Hooray!
Thank you for helping me to stay sane.
Good job. You're coming home tomorrow. Mwah.
Well, then why did you guys sell an incomplete experience? Look, asking reviewers to hold off is only going to build distrust. It's going to make...
I can enjoy blogs though. Yeah, sure. I can too, but... Oh, man, it's just... so lame. You know?
19 months. That's like a lot of months.
Hey, Izzy.
Always a pleasure to support the almighty Appy Space Cats.
Yep.
Players feel like this game is getting preferential treatment that it wouldn't be getting otherwise. And honestly, those players would be right if critics are either delaying their coverage or carving out caveats for content that doesn't even exist yet. Well, one, that's unfair. And two, that is useless to anybody that is trying to...
Do games always have like the inside of a factory map and the post-apocalyptic wasteland? Is that it? Do we not have any other maps? It's always these two.
Decide whether or not to buy the game right now.
So
and even if
lame.
the Cryo
Very
Archive...
color, but not even futuristic looking.
Right?
You can make model, add light and effects, make it look sci-fi, but here it looks like, yeah, we made grey worlds and last second someone said we need colors.
You know what it looks like? There is this rip-off Lego brand. Fuck, what is it called? It looks like Lego and you can build with it, but it's so much lamer and it's in bigger chunks. That's what it looks like. Duplo, yeah. No, wait, Duplo... Yeah. Playmobil? Yes, something like that. Isn't Duplo the chocolate?
Is that genuinely transformative? All you're
Mega
really doing is
Box.
telling players that it's going to get better later. Content that a new or casual
Look at that. Like, you have your wasteland, you have tubes, and you have a square building. And it's... I don't know, man. Like, wow. My socks are rugged off. Wow.
player is unlikely to see for a long time, if ever, especially given how much more demanding Marathon is and how much more competitive Marathon is compared to something like Arc.
Oh my god. Like, look at that. What am I looking at? Look at that shit. What is this? It's like kind of like 8-bit, but in the middle of a 3D game. It's like I would be like, whoa, is my internet bad? Did my computer just bust down my resolution? What am I looking at?
Raiders. What
Bruh.
players need to know right now is what the game feels like on a day 1 or day 2 basis, not what this game is going to feel like a month from now. Every single sale starts with the first day, and every single return happens in just a couple hours. What are we doing? What I think everybody is missing in this conversation is that players do not need a complete picture. All they need is a snapshot, and most people have already made...
I'm sorry, these are really round balls. Like, they are really round. I don't know why they're so round. It's so distracting. They are just round.
up their minds
You
on
like
this
that?
game.
Yeah. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Can you please focus? I'm sorry, but it was so round. Everything is so jagged and edgy here. Why are they so round?
Before it even came out. I think that's exactly what...
Dude, look at this mascot. This fucking electric socket looking ass. I'm going to shove my pins inside you. Yeah, you heard it right.
What the numbers are telling you right now. Marathon's audience didn't grow over the weekend. It declined and then stabilized. The people that were on the fence gave the game a shot and didn't come back. The people who are playing it right now are the ones that were always going to be playing it.
Shocking.
I took the headphones off. It's hot as hell in here, so hopefully this still sounds good. Contrary to popular belief, I actually do not think that Marathon is a failed game, nor do I think that it's necessarily an objective.
Yet. I would say yet. I think the launch was mediocre, and I don't think they can come back. Yet. I think they are going to dip. The more things will come out, the more people will forget about it. Why would you play it when you can play better games?
Objectively bad game. And honestly, I also think that it has dodged out on being Concord 3. Kind of. All this depends on whether or not PlayStation sees this level of success and says, yes, this is acceptable. This is what we were looking for. They have to see the numbers and say that it's worthy of their investment, their initial investment, and also their future investment. And as we have learned multiple times, many times by now, these companies are not necessarily fair when it comes to the expectations that they put.
Do you remember when Highguard said that it doesn't matter whether they are having the game for a few thousand or a million people, they will still keep the game alive for an entire year at least? I remember that. And then it mattered. Once they were below 1,000, it somehow mattered. I don't know, but Jeff said, I know.
Onto these games. And this isn't even just talking about the right now. We're also talking about when this game starts to lose players, when this game starts to cool down a little bit, when the content creators walk away from it for a while and they're not sponsored anymore, when there's a content lull. And I saw Shroud talking about it, and he had said, oh, well, they put too much money into it. PlayStation wouldn't abandon it even if it had 3 players. Brother.
Listen, I don't mean to be like that, but Shroud has such shit takes lately. I don't know what's up with him. He was like shit talking Arc Raiders, and now he's saying that Marathon will survive, even if they have like a handful of players. Like, what are we talking about? Literally just saw the same repeat with Highguard. I don't know, for whatever reason, I keep getting tweets about what Shroud says, and every time he opens his mouth, I just raise my eyebrow, and I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? What did you say? Are you okay? What's up with that? He gets paid for shit takes. Oh, then you go, girl. Get the bag. What the fuck do I care? As long as he knows he is wrong. Okay? I don't mind it if he does it for the money. Just please don't think this. Don't be like that.
Didn't you have a game that also failed?
No.
Come on, guy. I think that this game has found its core audience, and I think that audience is sticking with it. And I think that this is a real extraction shooter, which kind of ends up being a problem. It does make sure that that audience is incredibly passionate, and it also does at the same time make that this audience is probably going to be much smaller than Sony probably originally thought it was going to be. This game is incredibly difficult. It's not very forgiving. And when you have this raid style content that's being touted as the end game, well, it's going to be really hard for a lot of players, the wide audience, the majority audience, to be able to enjoy that content when they're constantly losing their stuff all of the time.
I just, like you make a game like this and obviously they will put in microtransactions and obviously they will put in battle passes, but all the characters look so painfully neutral. Like the boys don't really look like boys, the girls don't really look like girls, it's just Lego blocks and whatnot. What the fuck are you going to sell? Like, what? Like, is it just going to be just guns, like these lame ass guns or something? The adorable Hungarian precious, that's me. It's just so lame. You're cocking your future money.
And I can't imagine that raid is going to be all that fun.
What hurts me the most, the first cinematic trailer had me interested. You know why you were interested? The first trailer for Marathon, I swear it was a ripoff of Death Stranding. I swear to God, I watched it and I was like, this is like Kojima did it. It was so Death Stranding.
If you do not have some of the best equipment available to be able to take it on. Now, I don't know if Sony is okay with this game being a Helldivers 2. A game that is hot in a season, but colder for the year. That's something that we're going to have to wait to find out. Genuinely, I'm not shitting on Marathon, okay? Like,
is Helldivers like still shit ever since like, they had like the thing with Sony that what was even the problem? That certain people couldn't play it anymore or something? I'm gonna be real with you. Helldivers being on the same level as Marathon means that Marathon is so fucking cooked. Because Helldivers had its fucking peak. Okay? They had the glory days they had when everyone was streaming it. Marathon is... this not good, buddy. This is not good. If Helldivers has... What was the top? They released 450,000 people 2 years ago. And Marathon released to like 60k people. Was it 60? 80, sorry. They had 80k people. What do you think will happen in a year? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Good Lord, the amount of people for like the last week that I have had that have been flowing into both my DMs, on my comments on Twitter, and in my videos that have been trying to call me out thinking that I'm trying to attack their game.
Also, Helldivers is actually fun and it looks good. And it's an enjoyable gameplay. I don't know about Marathon, but it does not look good. I really despised how it looks like.
Look, it has been some of the most insecure behavior that I think that I have ever seen. But I realized something in that. That insecurity has a source. It's coming from somewhere. That insecurity is a self-defense, and I think that it's...
What? There are more people playing Stardew Valley than there's people playing Marathon? No way! Sorry, I have to check. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, and this is only on Steam. Stardew is also on Switch and whatnot. Oh my god. Bro. Fucking based. Concert ape. Oh my god. The Chad.
It's something that is working to both the negative and also the benefit of Marathon, but also...
Is the power of women? Well, yeah, why do you think Pocopia is selling so much? It's definitely not the boys who are playing or buying a 60 or 70 bucks game, which is basically cutesy Minecraft with Pokemons. Obviously, I would. You should. It's a fucking amazing game.
So, the same for Slay the Spire. For me personally, I've been trying to give Marathon a fair shot, and I'll be
But
honest.
like, be honest with me. Do you think that a girl who actually really likes microtransactions and being cute and whatnot, you think a girl is going to buy this? I'm not saying that you should make a game only for girls, but god damn it, it helps if you have some casuals. Like, think about Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is not made for the girlies, but with all the microtransactions and cute skins, you have so many girls who just go there, play a few rounds, spend a buttload of money, and then they hop off to do whatever.
And I'll be honest with you guys, that has been a struggle as somebody who is predisposed to hating Bungie, but the game does have things that I love. For as jaded as I am as a Destiny player who lost content that I paid for, I cannot deny
Rip
that this
Destiny.
game feels incredible to play. The movement, the gunplay, their take on science fiction, the worlds that they build, all of that stuff. That's all still here. That's all still Bungie that's showing up in Marathon. But Marathon, man, this game is so over-designed. It's like one of those pretentious fashion shows where it's all
Over-designed?
fashion and no function. The game looks incredible. It
The game looks incredible. Marathon? This is incredible. I mean, I would say the game looks okay at top.
drips with a distinct art style that you genuinely cannot find anywhere else. And then you open a menu and you're
Remember, just because you're special, it doesn't mean you're good or useful, okay? It doesn't mean. It's like, you know, when you go to like an art museum and someone just like slaps, I don't know, like a banana against the canvas and it's like $5 million. Doesn't mean it's good.
brain just starts to melt. Information, items, purchases all scattered in different ways that make the game just so needlessly confusing. I get that buying specific items from specific factions
It's like, it's so conflicting because I actually like the core aesthetic. Like, you know, this like cyberpunky, futuristic, post-apocalyptic thing. I dig that. I just don't like this like little toddler kiddie building block aesthetic to it.
from specific
It's just
factions
so
is lore
dumb.
accurate, but I should be able to sort this stuff by
Like, this is cool. I wish they would have keep it like this, like some whatever this is. It's like a little hacker and cyberpunk and little future and hologram and whatever. But then it's just like, oh, would you like to play with my Play-Doh? Would you like to play with my Lego set?
stuff by what I actually need, meds, ammo, whatever else, without feeling like I need to go on a damn treasure hunt. There's no crafting in this game, so outside of that's a blue item, that's a green item, there's no real framework for any decision making that you're making.
Oh my god, this woman looks like a, I don't know, this is a man's stance. She's about to fuck you up.
Taking out in the field, players and NPCs are blurring together in the moment. Sound feels like it's tight in some areas
That's a man. No, I'm like 90% sure that's supposed to be a girl.
and then loose in others, which is just creating this
No?
low-grade constant
know.
confusion that just never
It's a clanker.
really lifts from me. And the neon colors everywhere. Again, I understand it's on theme, but your eyes are drawn to nothing. Basically, your eyes are looking at just big random red objects and pink objects and yellow objects. It's just all
You know, if they wanted to go with this, they should have gone with a Portal aesthetic. Just ditch these annoying neon colors and just go like post-apocalyptic. It would have been a Portal aesthetic with cyberpunk. If you mixed it together, it would have been good.
visual noise. Now, the problem that I'm having is that I don't know how much of that is the game and how much of that is me. I have never had this happen before, but I cannot tell if these things genuinely bother me or if it's just that I have nothing left to give. I don't trust Bungie.
Boys only know like the 4 or 5 main colors. They see more shades and it's like, it's bothering me. I don't know, is it me? It's bothering me. Why is there so many colors here?
I'm exhausted with live service. The rate that these games launch and die every single year has me just completely tuned out of the whole thing. Then I
It is
sat down with
annoying.
Slay the Spire 2, and yes, I know that these games are entirely different, but the feeling is not different. Playing a game shouldn't feel this different. I was immediately in a flow state. Every single mechanic was so curious and inviting. The tooltips were explaining themselves right there on the card. The menus were so simple to be able to navigate. I'm getting that little hit of reward every time I take down an elite or something else clicks. I just couldn't stop. And when I finally put the game down, I didn't feel exhausted. I didn't feel like I was committed to anything because I knew that that game would be there whenever I came back to it. There is this simple bliss in that simple sense of security. This is something that I think returns to what a lot of classic games used to feel like, where the experience was all about discovering things on your own and taking your time, where the tools were simple, but everything just felt limitless. And then I started wondering, maybe there's a lot of other people that are chasing that exact same feeling.
Dude, I love card games like this. I don't know why. I can play them for fucking hours.
Something that the games industry just hasn't come to terms with yet is that while they love gambling on live service games because the upside is insane, one successful game is going to effectively just make them immune to all the failures that they had before, wiping the slate clean. What they don't account for is that while those failures may not hurt them, they absolutely hurt the players. Live service games ask a lot from us. Marathon is not just some $40 purchase. It is a game that is going to continue to ask for more and more money, more faith in the studio, more faith in...
Was that a yellow sink?
It's going to continue to ask for more and more money. More
disgusting! Piss yellow sink, are you joking?
More faith in the studio, more faith in a roadmap, more faith in a future that is genuinely unclear. And that ask lands a lot differently when players have watched so many of these games just disappear. Every time a live service game shuts down, real people get hurt by it. And I'm not just talking...
Piss yellow sink in a purple lit white room. Bro, I feel like someone was like on a fucking acid or something and they just thought that this would be a good idea.
Talking about the developers in this instance, because while we can sit around and we can meme all day, and while a lot of these games we can say are not made for you and I, or honestly the vast majority of people, there are a few people who genuinely do enjoy these games, and the number of those players is just accruing over time. I guarantee that there are people who bought skins in Multiverses, in The Cycle Frontier, in Concord, and Suicide Squad Kills the Justice.
I wouldn't be proud of that. I wouldn't. Just don't tell that anyone. Okay, that's like
League in Highguard. Actually, I know that's a fact because I just recently jumped into a match of Highguard just to grab some footage before the...
I can't believe that your character has no butt crack. That's tilting me so hard. There's no butt. It feels so wrong. It looks like a diaper. It's like fucking grandma is walking in front of me in a goddamn poopy diaper. I can't.
Grab some footage before the game's eventual shutdown.
And
there were people that were wearing...
It's a robot. Robots deserve butt cracks. I'm sorry. It's just wrong otherwise.
Paid skins. People who cared, people who were invested, and that all just gets taken away because these games are not hitting a benchmark that has nothing to do with them.
Well, if they don't deserve butt crack, then why do they need a face? Then it could be just one big camera on the top of them. Why do they need humanoids? Like, you don't have to have arms and legs. You can be just like a fucking wheel or something. Yeah, or a spider. What do you mean you're going to... You know what they did? I guarantee you, this is a bit of a DEI. All of these characters are so aggressively neutral. They have no boobs, they have no ass, they have no curves. Everyone is just sort of a neutral they-them. That's what it is. It's fucking sucks ass, man. Where are my Nier Automata to be sit on my face mommy big cheek robots, huh? She was an android too. And she defined my fucking NSFW searches for years.
What that's done over time is it split the audience in two. You have people who will go nowhere near a game like Marathon because they don't know what it is, they don't know what it will become, and they don't want to find out the hard way. And then you have people who are like,
imagine you buy like cosmetics for this game. It's like buying skins for fucking Bastion in Overwatch. Who cares? It's a clanker. You look like a fucking fridge. Do I care what color is my fridge? I don't care.
Genuinely enjoying it, and they're terrified that it's going to suffer the same fate as a lot of these other games. So they go out there, they start defending it like crazy from any and all criticism just to try to keep it alive. That's how you end up with these wild swings where you have these devout players that are preaching the word on one side and everybody else that's skeptical on the other. It's also how you...
Now, because of Papa Fleek, every time I think... he goes through the flap and I think about the flap. The ASMR flap.
End up with a launch that genuinely you can't really call a success or failure. It's just kind of sitting in limbo, which is exactly where Marathon is sitting right now. Now, on the other hand, you have Slay the Spire 2, which isn't asking you for anything beyond the $25 that you had already spent on it like any other single-player game. These developers have already come out publicly stating that they are...
He's fighting a fucking waterfall. Me and Leon Kennedy. Oh my god, I didn't know I had a cameo in this game.
Microtransaction haters, a stark contrast to basically everybody else in the industry. They have a positive reputation. They have no barrier to entry. I'm pretty sure you can run this game on a potato. So, of course, this game got 7 times the players. I posted on Twitter celebrating the launch of the game, and I saw somebody had responded, to be fair, this is the most casual of casual games. Literally anybody...
What is this elitist game? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, that doesn't count. This is such a casual game. Wow. Bro.
Could play it like that was supposed to be some criticism or some equalizer. And I said, to be fair, that smells like success, because what they're describing as the negative, low barrier to entry, accessible to everybody, no steep learning curve that's going to keep people out, that's exactly why more than 2.8 million people bought it almost immediately. The games industry...
I'm sorry, you're not playing Dark Souls? Not even Elden Ring? You're a bloody casual, mate. You're a disgrace to your entire family. What do you mean you're playing a game that is chill and fun and brings you enjoyment? Ugh, disgusting.
He keeps trying to lock players down, stretching out these games and their playtime and their attention.
But if I play both, then you're just half of a pussy.
And all these different things beyond what any player can realistically give any of these guys, and it's just not working. Slay the Spire 2. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't need to hold 100 million thousand concurrent players just to be able to justify.
Sometimes you just want to play cozy games. You know, it's like Cult of the Lamb, Slay the Spire, and shit like that. It's very nice. It's chill. You're not like grinding super hard. It's just you're actually having fun.
Its existence, it
Imagine
already
that.
has made its money.
Bruh, fucking Inscription. The first chapter, I never went further, but I played that first chapter endlessly.
Cleanly from a $25 purchase and no servers to maintain. And all they got to worry about is just keep building on the game from its early access while it's already a smashing success. Megacrit didn't have to spend hundreds of millions of dollars in marketing or anything else, which means that they just basically get all of the money in return that they spent. And it's an enormous payoff for these guys. They get to keep making games, and the game itself...
You know, it is a little bit like Inscription. I wasn't sure. I was thinking, like, what is it? What does it remind me of? Is it like Hearthstone? It's not like Hearthstone. It is like Inscription. I really do fucking love that genre.
Just sits there, permanent, waiting for whoever wants it. Next week, next year, 5 years from now, you can...
Cult of the Lamb is a cozy game now. Duh. You can have sex and make cute houses.
Not say that about a lot of these live service games. I think that permanence is a form of trust, and trust is something that is in very short supply in the games industry. When I look at how a lot of these indie games are getting support and they're just snowballing year.
So is WoW a cozy game? Retail? Absolutely. Except if you do M+. Classic is not a cozy game.
After year, with every single one of these releases seeming to land harder than the last, I don't think that that's people that are just discovering good games. I think that's a signal. Players are tired. They're tired of the indifference towards the future of their hobby. They're tired of games disappearing, tired of money that they're spending on something that is just being taken away, tired of being asked to put faith in studios that just haven't earned it. And every single time they open their wallet up for a Megacrit over a Bungie, they're saying so. I had to motivate myself to play Marathon. I could not peel myself away from Slay the Spire 2. Damn, is that game addicting. Once you start unlocking stuff, once you start figuring out new builds for some of the characters, I played the first game. I think I beat it in like 50 hours or something like that. I got 10 hours into this one. I'm probably just going to burn straight.
I feel like there are two types of games. There are the type of games that you start playing and you're like, oof, I'm not really enjoying this. Am I too old for this? Like, did they grow out? Maybe it was a phase or something. And there are the ones that you start in the morning and it's just like, holy shit, why is it 8 p.m. already? What the fuck happened? These are the two type of games.
Through it, I have a problem with roguelikes. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Once I'm in, I don't come out. It's mostly because of the fact that, like, I don't know if you guys run into this, but when you play roguelikes, like, they all play so differently. There's that initial adjustment phase that you kind of got to get over, and once you get past that, you're kind of locked into it. You know, I saw this guy post on Twitter. This had me dying. And he had said that I am a indies good, AAA bad grifter. These people have lost the meaning of
indies good, AAA bad grifter. So a person with a common sense? Question mark?
of that term. It is forever gone. And when did supporting indies over billion-dollar AAA companies turn into a grift? That's what I would like to know. But I'll tell you guys what I told him, and I'll say it proudly again. I am a natural-born hater, baby.
Oh my god, me too! Let's be friends! Let's go! Oh my god, the same! Holy shit!
I am somebody that is jaded by an industry that left me behind, and I have no problem with championing an industry that I see that's trying to bring it back. Am I picking sides? You fucking better bet I am. You know, I don't want Marathon to fail. I see that people really like the game, and while I definitely have a jaded history, I can still see that there's some of that Bungie magic that's being squeezed out of it in some way. And I would kind of like to see them try to iterate on that. The question just becomes whether or not that's what Sony wants, whether this game's success is...
Maybe they will have a redemption. Maybe it's going to be a classic like No Man's Sky. Surely, I believe they can come back from this. How many players does No Man's Sky have? No Man's Sky. I mean, they're still pretty fucking good. Look at that. 13K, baby girl. 13K.
Is what Sony sees as a success. Now, the one thing that I will say is it does seem like Sony did just greenlight another project with the company, so maybe that means all clear. I don't know. I'm still going to try to give the game...
Don't worry, they probably have a year-long update plan. I trust them. The last time it worked out so well.
Another fair shot. I need to try to play it with people and stuff like that too, but so far I've just been bouncing straight off the game every single time I try it. Now, the other thing I'm going to say is, in times of uncertainty, people look for certainty. People look for something that they can find security in. And right now in the games industry, honestly, in all walks of life, I think a lot of people are just feeling really uncertain right now. So when you look at a game that you can just buy one time, a game that you can afford, most importantly, that has a fixed future, it makes a lot more sense to...
I will be honest with you, I don't think it's normal that the games are this expensive. I don't think it's normal that a game costs more than $60. Even if it's 60, it should be like, wow, rocking my fucking socks off. It is so not normal. Like, I understand that they have to make profit. I understand that it's expensive, but it's... Bro, it's borderline a fucking crime. It's just way too expensive. It's crazy.
Be able to invest in something like that.
This EU can't live less than 100 million a year. I don't know, man. It's fucking nuts to me. It's like I literally feel like a fucking cock when I play a game and it costs like 80, 90 bucks. I feel like I'm being... it's not even that I am being fucked. Someone I love is being fucked right in front of me, and it's my bank account. They are just fucking my bank account, and I'm just watching, and it's like, I guess this is fine. This is not that bad. Could be worse, you know?
Than something that you just can't see the future for. Doesn't make a lot of sense for these players to want to invest in live service right now. I think people have kind of had enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, subscribe to the channel if you haven't for whatever reason. That doesn't even make any actual sense. Make sure you guys comment down below and like the...
I like this guy. I like it that he's not pretending. Like, you know, he says like, oh, hey, I want to be more popular. Oh, hey, I'm a hater. He says what he thinks and he doesn't bring up this fucking bullshit. I do like a bit of honesty.
Video. Like it twice. Is that possible? No, if you like it again, you'll unlike it. Don't do that. Just like it once. One time.
5-head math, mister. Definitely 5-head math. I like this one. It was very nice. Very educational. 10 out of 10. You like the street type? Oh, based. Absolutely. So, Slay the Spire stream when?